So how do you look good after you go to the gym to go run errands? Well, my theory is that you have to look good when you get to the gym. That way when you leave the gym, actually you have to look extra good when you get to the gym. That way when you leave the gym, you'll just look like everybody else and you'll just blend. Anyway, so I'm going to show you, it's going to be a combination of things, how to look good at the gym, so that when you go to run errands after the gym, you don't look like you just don't care. And I'm going to share some of the new things that I picked up at the Sephora sale. So hold on right there and I'll be right back. So this is the hairdo I had yesterday when I went to work. I slept with it in a ponytail and it was a little fuzzy this morning. So I'm going to just defuzz it a little bit. I'm going to try to defuzz it. The Keratin Silk Infusion that Carol sent me. The braid I did looks pretty good still from yesterday. My bangs look a little rough. Smooth everything down a little bit. And then let's make a ponytail. I'm going to leave the braid out. I try to position my ponytail in a place where it's cute and it doesn't accentuate the fact that the back of my head is flat. It really is flat, for real. Years ago when I worked in a hair salon, we had a client who's now famous and living in LA and doing the entertainment, ET, whatever. Anyway, we were all jealous of her because she had, her skull was naturally, had a natural bump right here. And I used to always say, how did she get that height in her crown? And the girl that did her hair said, that's the way her head's shaped. So anyway, yeah, that particular person also lived in my apartment complex when Pat and I first got together. And she was just as spectacular in person as she was on TV. Alright, I'm going to take the braid, I'm going to wrap it, and it's got a little plastic, a little rubber band on it, a little tiny hair rubber band. I'm going to tuck it up underneath there, and I'm going to take a bobby pin and secure it right there. Okay. Okay, we got the pony hair. The bangs look a little bit ooky. Let's see if we can do something with the bangs. Yeah, this is going, I should title this going from straight out of the bed to public. Alright, I'm going to take a round brush. It looks like I still need some height right there, so I'm going to I'm gonna go backwards a little bit here. A lot of you will say, I don't have that kind of time to be getting ready for the gym. Well, even when my boys were little, I took the extra time to look. I took the extra time to look cute. That way I wouldn't be suicidal about my lot in life when the boys were small and there were endless hours at home by myself with screaming children. At least I was cute, right? All right, I'm going to use the Visionnaire today. I don't know if it gets this liquidy at the end, or rather I did something to it to cause it to get liquidy. But anyway, all right, I'm going to put this through the center of my face. Walkie-dokie. I always take everything that's left over and pull it down like that. Then I'm going to, and because this is kind of what I got at the Sephora sale, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet sample that I got in number 55. I've seen a lot of workout makeup videos where they just, you know, put the bare minimal foundation on so that they just even out their skin tone. If I'm going to bother, I'm going to go ahead and put on my normal amount. I have never noticed, of course I don't wipe my face a lot. My workouts lately haven't been very sweat involved. I get hot and I have to wipe down the equipment when I leave because I leave some sweat, but I'm not pouring like when I used to do spin class. Alright, so that's an even coat all over my face. I'm going to go back with a dibby dab more and hit the spots that are red or hyperpigmented. I'm red around my nose. My scars are still a little red. I kind of avoid, before I said I took my makeup under my eyes because I thought I did, but I noticed after I said that I started working under my eyes with my makeup brush and then going back with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind also. And I found that I must not have been putting the makeup on underneath too, because the later procedure that I adopted was too much. So no, don't put foundation under your eyes and then go back with the... Of course everybody knows that anyway, but I was curious what I was doing. So I'm not. I need to find another one of these. This is fabulous. This is how much I have left in it. And they don't make this brush anymore. I tried to buy another one of these at the Sephora sale. It's the multitasker and it's like a little finger. They have a double-ended one. So I get my eye good. I try to even out the redness from my using the eyelash serum. I think that makes you look, I think the red eyelids make you look worn out or like you just have allergy eyes or something. It's not becoming. I try to make that as smooth as possible. My NYX Contour palette is my eyeshadow lately. I'm going to take the yellow one that's like the banana powder. Brighten up my lids with it. I'm going to take the beige one and brighten up underneath my brows. I'm going to take a fluffy brush and take the pink one down here on the bottom. And lightly buff it on the brow bone above the crease, because my crease is so far down in there. And take the darkest one and run that along the lash line. Yeah, my hair doesn't look any better, but it looks good for going to the gym, right? And once I get the makeup on, it'll look like I purposefully have my hair looking this way. None of my look will look like, wow, she couldn't do any better. Just wow. Or, oh, poor thing. Poor thing. She just can't do any better. I know a lot of you don't think that way though. A lot of you just, and it's healthy not to care what other people think of you. But I kind of need to look nice most all the time, because I meet people everywhere I go that have gotten married or getting married or celebrating an anniversary or something where they potentially know someone that needs a makeup artist or they need one themselves. And even if I'm been to the gym and been sweating, I still look like I looked good to start when my day started, right? See, that's a good look already. On my red sparkle pencil. I'm just gonna put this right here. And then I'll go back with my pencil brush. There. Little thicker out here on the outside. And then very thin, and then down into the lashes towards the front. Brought it up messily on the outside corners because my eyes were looking especially drooped today. That can have a lot to do with what I eat or how I slept. Am I experiencing some pollen in the air or some allergens? Alright, there's the outside corners. That's the red pencil. You probably can't see any. It's really not red. What is it? It's a dark dark brown with red glitter reflect. Let's do brows. I'm going to do the Benefit Gimme Brow in medium deep. Just to get my brows going in the right direction. I'm going to take a brow brush. I'm going to take the darkest color from the NYX palette. The same contour palette I was just using. Let's do some more of this. This is the pink one from the NYX palette, the pinkish. I didn't get this at the Sephora sale. This is the Marc Jacobs Highliner. And Blacquer. Putting it on the waterline and tight line. Back to the red liner. That red liner I think is best just applied and not moved around. It detracts from its look if you try to move it around. Would I rebuy this? Probably not. It's dodgy. Okay, the lid. This is the Sephora, the Makeup Forever D868. D, I would say, stands for diamond. I take my ring finger and apply it. It seems to stick best that way, where I want it to be more opaque and less sheer. I'll show you where I like it sheer in a minute. Okay. I'm just fixing my gradient again right here. Contour, I'm going to show you my cream contour kit in medium from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I did see a wedding hair and makeup artist using this palette, so that's what inspired the purchase. I'm going to go ahead and use this mop brush that I got at Hobby Lobby that I was using for blush. I'm going to take this tone right here. This one's a little too cool, this one's a little too warm, this one's just perfect. And I'm going to warm everything up. I'm not going below my cheekbones anymore because I'm already too sunken on the sides anyway. Okay. Let's blend that. This is the brush that comes with the Lorac contour kit. I'm more or less bronzing. See how much healthier I look already? Sometimes when something doesn't seem to work right, it may be just the opposite of what you think. You may not be using enough of it. Orange in here, or apricot, is a corrector for dark skin tone concealing, like under eye circles, purpley under eye situations. I'm going to take another brush. This is from mymakeupbrushset.com. I'm taking some of that corrector to make it my blush. I'm going to run it on my brows a little bit. Next, we're going to take those corner lashes that were giving me such a fit. I'm just checking to see if there's excess glue on them. Really a stinker yesterday. Let's see if we can do a bit. This is what they look like, not on. See, they're teeny weeny. How could something so teeny cause me such grief? I'm going to put my glasses on. I apologize for that. Somebody sent me Joyce, I think, sent me a magnifying glass. But I need both hands for this particular. One thing is I may have been waiting too long with setting the lashes down. Sometimes I think these little pieces may do better wetter. Alright, I'm just going to set it up there, and then we'll work on the other piece. And I'll go back and tamp it down in a minute. Okay, and I'm using this, could be the problem, could be the Allure glue. I was using the Kiss glue before. Yeah, I actually I do wear, not on purpose, but if I have lashes on, then I do wear them to the gym. Sometimes I put them on to wear to the gym so that I can be confident in my answers to the bride or the bridal party. Will these stay on? Are they going to pop off? Are the edges going to... And I want to be able to confidently say, yes, your lashes are going to stay. Unless you're pulling a wedding crasher. Wedding crasher activities. I think they would even last through that if you if you hooked up with somebody at somebody's wedding. One of the groomsmen. Hey, you don't know. People may do that. Leave a comment in the comments below if you have or you've met someone or you were at a wedding where the bridesmaids, one of the bridesmaids hooked up with one of the groomsmen. I feel like when the alcohol gets flowing, there's all kinds of shenanigans. I certainly would never have behaved that way when I was single. I have been always behaved with utmost class. So there's the lashes. You want to see them up close? Alright, let's do, always do Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I noticed in one of my videos I was carrying it down too far. I think I like my brightener kept up closer under my eyes. And I like the color, like the cheeks up higher. Then set underneath the eyes. The Mer. This is a little fluffy brush. No, I don't use the same tool every time for this. Sometimes I use the Beauty Blender to tap underneath here. Sometimes I use this brush. I'm putting it in my little frowny marks. This lashes are still being stink bombs. Alright, let's do some mascara. Wow, I still have the Better Than Sex. Let's see if there's still any in there. I used that waterproof Better Than Sex of the brides at the wedding this past weekend. That stuff's fabulous. I don't know. Most mascaras are pretty water resistant now. You know what I mean? You can get them wet and they don't run. You have to be intentional to get them off. Back in the olden days, all you had to do was look at it wrong and it would smear, right? I forgot how much I loved this mascara. I need a new one. I need it. Now, any of you who say, now you're gonna look all cakey. Well, if you put this layer on, and then when you get dewy, it's like spraying the finishing spray on. You know what I mean, Vern? Then the dewy comes through it and you look perfect. Alright, here's what I mean about a nice light layer of this. I'm going to take this and put it right there. I put it on the high cheekbones and the very corner of my brow right there. Let's do the lips. Why do you bring the brush up there? Okay, I'm just making the lines around my mouth clean looking. Okay, this is my Bite Beauty brush, that Bite Beauty pencil that I got at the Sephora sale. And it's number 038. I don't think it's very soft. The texture is very soft. It's almost like a lipstick. Just be careful and not dot her face. Next, I'm going to go in and really soften these edges. And it's pretty already, right? Before I even put on the final step. The lip doesn't look symmetric. This is Sex Machine by NARS. It's a very comfortable matte. This is Sketch Blush. This really adds a lot to the look. And I was only going to use stuff from my... But anyway, this is a lot. And who's to know whether you just came from work or not? You took your workout clothes to work and, you know, your face is made up because you went to work. I'm going to take another bobby pin and lock this in. And don't forget a little fragrance. A lot of fragrances were meant to mix with your skin, right? Sometimes they smell better. This is a oil from Joe Malone. It's called Oud Bergamot. So there's your, I just left the gym and now I'm going to go run errands look. In summary, in order to look good to run errands after you've been to the gym, you have to look a little better than usual when you get there. I hope this was helpful, and I'll probably be talking to you again soon from my car. Ta-ta!